Hi, everyone. Today, I'm excited to dive into a powerful concept from Neville Goddard's 1948 lecture, No One to Change But Self, which has become something I really do live by. It's a lesson that can truly help you live your best life. In this lecture, Neville teaches that our outer world is a direct reflection of our inner self concept. Whatever we focus on, we become. And the qualities that we notice in others, whether positive or negative, are actually parts of ourselves. In this video, we'll look at how shifting your self-concept can help you attract what you truly desire, whether that's financial freedom, a loving partner, a dream home, or anything else. By focusing on and really believing in a new self-image, you're going to create a world where the things you want flow naturally to you. Let me tell you, from my own experience, this really works. A couple years ago, I was exactly where many of you probably are. I was filled with big dreams and looking for a way to bring them into my own life. I made a vision board a couple years back, which was a really fun way to visualize my dreams. But the game changer really happened when I shifted my self-concept. That's when everything that I had on that vision board, everything I ever really desired, started to flow into my life, into my reality. Now, when I look at images from that old board, it's like looking at my life today. I have a wonderful partner, a peaceful home, a strong body, happiness, everything I'd really dreamed of before is now my reality. If it worked for me, it can definitely work for you. At the start of the lecture, Neville says, we become what we contemplate. It's a simple idea with incredible power. When we hold love in our hearts, we become more loving. But when we hold on to frustration or hate, we stay stuck in negativity. So let's dive deeper into what Neville means by we become what we contemplate. Think of it as a tuning into a certain frequency. When we focus on qualities like love or understanding, we radiate those qualities, and they influence how we interact with others. But if we focus on criticism, anger, or frustration, we absorb those emotions and actually become what we dislike. Neville's message here is to be very intentional about where we place our focus. Imagine your mind as a garden. You choose what seeds to plant in that garden. So if you focus on annoyance or plant the seeds of annoyance, you're cultivating negativity. But if you plant seeds of compassion or love, these qualities shape how you see the world and impact everyone around you. This isn't just a way to change your inner world, it affects how you relate to others too. When you focus on the positive, you look through a lens of love, which makes it easier to see the very best in people and in situations. It aligns your self-concept with the qualities that you want to embody, ultimately creating a world filled with love, kindness, and understanding that you've nurtured within yourself. Later in the lecture, Neville says, there's no one to change but self. That self is simply awareness, your consciousness, and the world in which it lives is determined by the concept you hold on to self. So here, he's showing us that consciousness is the only reality. We don't need external help or validation. All we need to do is assume that we are already that person that we wish to be. Neville says, if you and I could feel what it would be like, were we now that which we wanted to be, then in a way we do not know, our assumption would harden into fact. So he's essentially saying, don't worry about the how, it's going to happen. And this is a really powerful reminder to live in the mental state of our fulfilled desires as though they are real, just knowing that they're going to come to be. That's faith. That's the knowing. One of the most practical takeaways from this lecture, to me anyway, is Neville's actual process for imagining, which he refers to as the drowsy state. And we often refer to that in this, community as the state akin to sleep, or SATS. Here he outlines a simple 6-step method that I've personally used many, many times to get myself into the state of my desire. Step 1, start with a clear vision of what you want. Neville says, to know what you want is the start of prayer. And this clarity is really essential for focus. Step 2, imagine a simple scene that implies your wish is already fulfilled. Neville says, construct in your mind's eye one single event that implies realization. So this could be a handshake or a congratulatory hug or a party, something simple but powerful. Step 3, relax deeply and enter into a meditative state. Neville says, you must not be in any position where the body is distressed. So relax into a drowsy state, quieting resistance and opening your subconscious. Step 4 is feel yourself living in the scene as if it's happening. So he says, you do not sit back and visualize yourself doing it, you do it. And what that means is really fully engage with the scene. Feel each step or each word as though it's really happening to you. Step 5, use gratitude as a form of prayer. He says, I feel thankful, which implies realization. So feel grateful as if you've already gotten it. Oh my God, I love my house. Oh, I love my husband. I love my money. I love whatever. Thank you. Thank you. Feel grateful. And number 6, trust that your assumption will become reality. This is faith. He says you're actually encountering an event fourth dimensionally before you encounter it here, which is pretty profound. By fully embodying your desire, you set the wheels in motion for it to appear in your life. So to summarize, Neville's teaching that we become what we contemplate challenges us to look within. Really, really look within. Who do we define ourselves as? Who do you see yourself as? Who do you want to be? By focusing on qualities like love and acceptance and understanding, we don't just change ourselves, we attract these qualities into our lives. By using the SATS process, you can enter into a deeply relaxed state where you fully embody the qualities that you want to experience, transforming both you and your self-concept and the world around you. In Neville's view, this inner transformation is the true path to a fulfilling life. It's a path where everyone wins. Thank you for being here today. I hope this inspires you to take small steps in changing how you see yourself and others. Remember, real change always starts within.